Hello and welcome to everyone joining us to view this video interview. I am Praveen Tiwari, General Manager at Construction Industry Development Council, and I'll be your host for today's interview. As we are committed to bring you interviews of experts from the Construction Industry Development Council and from the industry in general, and these experts are some of the greatest minds who will help us understand how to navigate through in this really tough time. Today we have with us Shri Ashutosh Bhardwaj, Director Corporate Affairs, Construction Industry Development Council, and he will be discussing with us on the Vishwakarma Awards of CIDC. It's great to have you, Mr. Bhardwaj. Mr. Bhardwaj, with the present pandemic grinding the earth to a halt, industry is badly affected, we all know that. How will you provision the pandemic in the VKA plan and for the forthcoming Vishwakarma Awards? How do you intend to provision this?
First of all, good evening everyone, and thank you so much, Praveen, for having me on your show. Yeah, indeed, it is a tough times, not only for our industry, but for the entire globe when it has come to a grinding halt. And till now, actually, we are all in an uncharted territory, unprecedented times. And the situation is so fluid that it is very difficult to plan for the next day. However, at Vishwakarma Awards, what we had done was before the lockdown, we had released the brochure, etc. And a lot of planning, almost 8 months of pre-planning had gone into the award before the jury convened, and we had a brainstorming session, discussed the nuts and bolts of the award for next year. And this year, as you are aware, this year we were not holding the CIDC Vishwakarma Awards. We had given it a breather because we wanted to do it on a larger format next year, which happens to be 25th year of formation of CIDC. So you may say luckily or unluckily, we have got this lead time this year where we didn't hold the award and we were concentrating on a bit of planning. And this pandemic has come as a bolt from blue. So now the team is basically working on certain methodologies and plans where the pain would be eased out for the applicants, and we still have time till 2021 to hold the ceremony. So I think the schedule would get a bit tighter, but then we'll have to innovate, leverage on technology, use the digital platform more, and come up with a winning solution. Now, one of the things that we are planning is the last date for the awards this year is 15th of August, if I'm not mistaken, or 30th August to send the applications. So as soon as the applications start coming, we would be holding certain digital interviews, and we would be doing the due diligence on the digital platform to ease some of the pain. But I mean, we can only take a call as things happen once the lockdown is lifted. And then we will try to do a few cases and then basically perfect the model. That is what we can do at the moment.
Right, Mr. Bhardwaj, tell us more about the USP of the award. What's new about the award this year?
Well, the USP of the award, like it is almost 11 editions have been held. And the biggest USP of the award is the love and affection that we get from the industry. Now, this award has got ingrained into the system of the industry. The template has become familiar. The awardees, the audience, they are very much in tune. And in a way, you can say, I mean, pardon me for not being modest, but then you can safely say that this has become the epitome for excellence in the construction field. So the USP of the award, basically, it creates replicable best practices which can be followed by others. The awards are divided into two categories. One is the enterprise awards and one is the individual awards. And both of them, if you see, they converge on one thing, which is applauding excellence and how that excellence can be replicated by many others. So it's both a learning platform as well as getting awarded for that good work that you have done over the years. So this is the USP of the award. But then you have other factors that basically build into a USP of the award. Like, I mean, there is no fee that is charged when you make the application. You go and have a separate category for the artisans. Women are encouraged to apply. Startups are encouraged to apply. So all in all, basically, you will see that what we are trying to do is we are trying to promote excellence at all levels through all channels, and we are basically trying to build a system in the industry where industry can appreciate the good work and create replicable best practices.
Mr. Bhardwaj, you just mentioned, I'm so sorry, yeah, please go on.
About this year, basically, we have rejigged a few categories and we have introduced 1 or 2 categories, and 1 or 2 categories have been taken away. This also is a lengthy process, and the jury and the members, they sit, and whatever feedback we receive over the time from industry, especially after the next edition of the award, we actually do a brainstorming and then basically work on the categories or rework on the categories and see which categories have become more relevant, which can be added, and what else to be seen. So 2 of the prominent categories that have been added this year is, one is the award for the most progressive state. So at a state level, basically, we are trying to take the ecosystem from national to the state. And another is the best professionally managed award for PSUs and state departments, etc. So that also basically we are going into the micros and moving on to the states. And we have been planning to hold regional ceremonies also, because the participation has grown, the audience has grown, and construction industry being the second largest industry, you need a very large platform to basically accommodate everyone. So we are also trying to take this award regional.
Right, Mr. Bhardwaj. You did mention about a few categories in the last answer which you just shared with us. Can you tell us more about the enterprise categories of these awards?
Enterprise category, like I said, there are individual categories where you have awards for individuals. Their contribution is lauded. Like you have award for artisans, which are the maximum number. You have award for supervisors. You have award for a best HR manager. You have an award for the industry doyen. You have an award for the academician, technologist, innovator, scientist. All these are individual awards. On the enterprise side, we actually go and award a enterprise, which is a teamwork. So you have awards like the award for the best professionally managed company. Within that, you would have certain breakdowns. You have almost 6 categories, where right from a startup to a organization which is 1,000 crores and more turnover, they are chosen. Then you have awards like Achievement Award for Best Health, Safety and Environment. So these are project specific. So formally, basically falling into the enterprise category. Now here what happens is, it has to be an ongoing project where you go and actually see the implementation of the health, safety, environment practices and then choose the winners. Similarly, you have awards for best maintained structures. You have award for social impact and achievement. So these are majorly the enterprise categories, where the focus is on the enterprise, right from a best professionally managed company to certain activities which they do, which reflect in best projects or basically the best social work they have done. These are primarily the categories which are enterprise focused.
All right. Are there any touch points, Mr. Bhardwaj, or the workshops, etc., to facilitate easy understanding of this process of the awards?
Yes, very good question you have asked. And in these times, basically, it becomes more relevant as to how to reach out to the industry. Now, traditionally, the tag that we have followed is that we don't go for aggressive advertising in newspapers and magazines, etc. Apart from some magazines, some trade magazines, trade journals, which have been actually helping us out to spread the word. But apart from this, the touch points have been primarily electronic and digital, and certain road shows. CIDC, as you know, we do a spectrum of work which spans from the grassroots construction worker training to basically handholding and support for various organizations in creating their procurement conditions or best practices or technology transfers. And we also exchange a lot of notes with international players. So both at the domestic and the international level, we make it a point to spread the word about Vishwakarma Awards. We have our databases through which we do targeted mailing. We have our events throughout the year, right from executive development programs to focused theme specific events which are industry focused. So at all these platforms, we try to promote the Vishwakarma Awards. So these are the major touch points. Beyond this, basically, we have an open offer for all organizations who want to participate in the award to write to us, and whichever team is visiting that part of the globe, we try to basically connect with them. And if they are able to have a larger gathering of people, we try to hold a half-day workshop and basically explain it to them. And we are also available on Skype, WhatsApp, and Zoom and other digital platforms, where one can actually have a session. You can have a Zoom session with us where we will basically explain you and walk you through the process of applying for the award.
So that's the best way one can be connected with the industry in this difficult time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Bhardwaj, for touching on all those important aspects and critical issues of this industry and helping us know a bit more about the Vishwakarma Awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Praveen. And in fact, anybody who's interested in the Vishwakarma, pardon me?
Yeah.
As I was saying that we have,
we're listening to you.
Yeah, we have hosted all our collaterals right from the first award to the forthcoming award, which will happen on www.cidc.in. We have a dedicated page for Vishwakarma Awards, and the guidelines, the previous year's jury, the photographs of the ceremonies, the process of due diligence, everything right from the list of awardees, everything is hosted as a repository at one site. So you can just at the click of a mouse walk through, and if you need, our team will be more than happy to walk you through that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bhardwaj, once again. And for our viewers, please do like and share this video. Mr. Bhardwaj has given us a lot of details about this award, which we do at CIDC. And if you would like to share any feedback of yours, you can definitely do that in the comments column. And we'll definitely get back to you and try and bring in more such informative sessions and video interviews of experts from this industry. Thank you very much.